guess so. Actually, I did have to give it up a little bit this year, just basically because when they were picking the Olympic team for this coming year, I would have screwed things up for the United States team if I was to skate the short track. So I hung them up for this year, but maybe I'll be back next time.
Well, I think everybody connected with the Olympic Festival certainly hopes for the return of Bonnie Blair. Tremendous excitement here this weekend. We will see it continue right here at the Greensboro Coliseum tomorrow. It's the 1,500 and the 500 men's and women's finals, followed on Wednesday by the 1,000-meter men's and women's finals, the women's 3,000-meter relay, and the men's 5,000-meter relay. Figure skating competition continues in a few moments. Welcome back to the United States Olympic Festival. It's the ice dancing competition concluded. The North, the winners, with a score of 53.35, followed by the East, the South, and then the West. Now the scores in the chase for the gold medal here tonight. It's the North on top by just over 2 points, followed by the East, the South, and the West. Well, that gold medal still very, very much up in the air. Now it's time for the men's figure skating long program as we continue with Scott Williams, 5'11", 150 pounds. Lives and trains in Tacoma, Washington, the site of our nationals back in January. Now makes his home in Redondo Beach, California.
Scott has made the last 2 world teams. Right off the bat, Scott will lead off with triplets. Oops, turned into a double. Scott has always been a crowd favorite. He has, in the past, had some problems with inconsistency. As you can see right off the bat, had a little problem on the first jump. Single axel, and quite certain that was either a double or a triple. Not the best way to get started.
Scott representing the South team.
Triple flip. Had some problems on the landing. There's triple sock out, first completed triple for Scott. Nice double axel, good height. He does not seem to be as aggressive as I've seen him in the past. We tend to forget this is the middle of July, and the figure skating season really, for all intents and purposes, is January and February, with Olympics next March.
You wonder at this point, Dave, what perhaps might be the tougher of the two, being the off-season, the mental or the physical preparation for a competition such as this.
Had some problems on that triple loop. I would think that almost more so mental than physical, because these skaters really never get that far out of shape. It's just that they're not prepared to really go through a high-pressure thing. And although there's not the pressure of a head-to-head competition, you still have your whole team to hold up. So in that way, there's still some pressure involved. You can't skate in front of 12,000 people and not feel any pressure.
The Olympic Festival here in 1987, for the first time ever in the history of figure skating, being scored on a team basis rather than on an individual basis. And the skaters are loving that aspect of this competition.
Scott threw in an extra triple toe because he missed the first one.
Talking about the mental aspect perhaps being tougher during the off-season, David, but I would wonder if perhaps stamina becomes an element here in the long programs for both the men and the women.
Absolutely. I think Scott is definitely feeling the effects of the program. He seemed to slow down here about the last 30 seconds. Once you make a mistake, though, it takes so much more energy to get back into the program. If you make a series of mistakes, you really end up losing a lot of your energy.
Well, they recovered nicely to put a cap on that performance.
Here's this triple flip. You can see immediately on the takeoff he was already very crooked. Here's a nice double axel. He has great height on that jump. Smooth landing. Here later in the program comes a triple loop. By this point he's missed a few things and it kind of muscled that jump. You could see he was just way over rotated on the takeoff.
Here's Scott Williams out of Redondo Beach, California. Judy Slatke has been keeping an unofficial scorebook and should give Scott Williams a 52.5. Again, we want to reiterate it is unofficial scoring because there is no individual scoring being kept this year.
Oh, this is trouble. Watch out, man.
Watch out. Representing the North team.
And this is Paul Wiley. He represents the North team. Paul, the 1986 Olympic Festival silver medalist.
The next skater representing the South team.
Phil Paul is skating his competitive program. He has packed this program with difficult items. In addition to his skating, Paul attends Harvard University. This program, set to the music from The Natural, is one of my all-time personal favorite programs. He'll open up with a triple Lutz. Oh, triple flip, excuse me. That was a clean jump. He has planned a triple axel right here. Let's see if he does it. Oh, almost. Just a little fallout on the landing. They generate so much whip on the takeoff that it can be difficult to hold that landing sometimes. I talked with Paul's coach, Mary Scottfield, earlier, and she said he'd been having some trouble with the triple axel blocking out the music. Third big triple coming up, triple Lutz. Beauty. Triple toe Wally. That's 4 triples already, 3 completed successfully.
Listen to the crowd really get into Paul's number here. They have set it yesterday, I said earlier today, that this crowd here at Greensboro has really taken the figure skating competition to heart.
Phil, I will make a prediction that if he continues skating at the level that he's skating now, this place will be standing at the end of the program. Here comes the triple Sacco. He had some problems with this in the practice. But he fought for it. Wasn't the greatest, but he fought for it. Beautiful position on the camel into a sit.
That's the way it's taught, isn't it, David?
Hopefully.
I know earlier today you were telling me, David, did you think routine for routine, Paul Wiley may have the strongest among American men?
Triple toe Wally, double toe. I love his program. I just think the music is wonderful. The choreography is great. It sends chills up my spine when I watch him skate. Triple X. Wow. That's 2 of those. 6 triples completed in this program. A slide spiral. I can feel it. They're going to stand. Split flip.
Another.
Oh, brilliant performance. One mistake on a triple axel.
Is there any question why Paul Wiley of Denver, Colorado has for the past 6 years been a member of the United States international team?
And it's really no surprise that the fans were on their feet. Take a look at the triple Lutz. This is almost 4 minutes into the program, and he completes that triple Lutz. That is incredible. Here's the triple Salchow that he landed. You can see he's a little crooked in the air, but he fought for the landing. That was it. As we take a look at Paul doing the back sit spin, as he did a good view of his skates.
Yep.
There's Paul with his coach, Mary Scottville.
Now Judy Slatt. It was a superb performance by Paul Wiley, and you wonder, with the Winter Olympic Games only 7 months away, is the U.S. ready? I think so. We'll be back later.